Lincolnshire. Started off the Lincolnshire arc, we completed the Sussex arc, we saved... What did we save? Sigurd. Yeah, we saved Sigurd. And we also killed Fulki in the process. And in this episode, we are going to continue through Lincolnshire's arc and probably do some more Animus Anomalies because there aren't that many left. And I think we've found the location of pretty much the rest of them. Unless if I'm wrong, I'm missing a couple. So as always, you can follow me here on Twitch, and don't forget, if you are coming here from YouTube, welcome. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and also hit that bell icon if for some reason you can't get any notifications from me, because YouTube likes to do that sometimes. And let's just get started. Now this time we're trying to find Eldon and Hundbert. Hundbert? Hundbert?
Surveying the area, Sunan.
What's he doing in a fort?
Best not to draw attention here.
What?
Shh. Or more like a castle. I guess that's what you'd call it.
Hey now! Meet you, wait!
Ha! You can't do anything with that bell now, can you? Nope. No, you cannot. Give me my arrows back. So anyways, how have you guys been today? I've been doing well. You. Take that.
You're dead. Getting tired?
Oh my god, he's glitched into the wall thing. The door. What am I saying? Okay, he's up there.
Could be in the hay.
I had no way of knowing that. Can I turn it all the way? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. No, you don't. I always have so much fun with this weapon. Oh, he's headed further towards us. Sabotage this, just that way nobody else can use it. Same here. Oh, now you see me.
Jesus, guide my blows.
Loser. Let's see. Oh, we have a key. We could have just... Why are they all up there, and why is one of them standing on a ledge?
Why can we not enter the keep now? Is it all gold and silver all there?
I don't, lad. Keep your nose out of that business. It's not a topic you need knowing about.
Hey! Meet your god!
Like a lame mule!
Hasn't seen us yet. So must be doing something, right? I don't think that's what I meant to do, game, but okay. I mean, what the...
Stop and die!
Enough with the games here. It's just...
about the right track. That keep is well protected.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, and there's a book there, too. We haven't gotten one of those in a little while.
At times, I wonder what in God's name we're here for. Hunbeor is his own prison. Leave it to me!
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen next.
You'll be gristled!
Can't hold out much longer.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's an ultra.
We keep our wits about us.
Take you!
Oh, shoot. There's the...
That burns!
Ah, the focus of the Nornir. That's got an upgrade. This one I can't wait to upgrade. Okay, let's see.
You carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wars. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Galmina.
I think we found our king here.
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes?
No, it's that woman.
Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Oh my god.
I heard voices as I entered. Were you speaking with him? Does his hooga speak through you?
I am not sure what to call it precisely. Words form in my mind, and I give them voice. Often they sound like my dear lord.
Can I ask a favor of him? On behalf of his son, Hunvold.
You could try, but he never speaks when others are present.
Hunvold deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He is owed an inheritance, and deserves a chance to become Ealdorman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I've seen all I need.
That's suspicious.
But Hunvold will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll
I mean,
find
that
some.
brush over there is glitched out. There's no place. It's not on the ground.
Dried herbs and berries crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll
Yeah, this
return
must
this
be it.
brooch to Hunvold in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
Take care.
And you. I shall take you to your family crypt at Nettleton within Lincoln. There, you may lay beside your forebearers, the great and glorious kings of Old Lindsey. Please, do not desecrate our lord.
I'm a Dane, not a cruel grief-monger. I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought troubling.
Alright. Put a torch on here. Oh, come on. Eivor, what was that? Let's go back to Lincolnshire and, well, to Lincoln to be more precise, and return this to Hunwald. My god, my PlayStation is so noisy. Alright, let's see.
Be gentle if they spot me.
Oh yeah, and also the third episode that we had of Assassin's Creed Valhalla is now live on the YouTube channel, which I'll probably connect after.
Hey, what?
After this live stream. So yeah. God, I had something in my eye.
Eivor! What news?
No, you're not gonna like this.
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeorth's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
Okay, Hunwald. Okay.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You're now the head of your
Yeah, exactly.
house.
Calm down.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
Excuse me?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that one.
She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
You need a new alderman here, and it falls to King Ceolwulf to make that choice.
But once we find agreement, Eivor, the nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate. The winner will stand before the king for approval.
Oh.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our Shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
We have a similar custom, what we call an althing, an assembly of good folk.
With so many like habits, there should be peace between our people and yours. Perhaps that begins now.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the ultimate seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Huh.
Good. My priest will spread word of the moot across the Shire, and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
With Hunbeor's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before.
Oh, I'm now welcome in Lincoln. Does that mean that there's not gonna be any guards chasing me in the streets anymore? Because I'd like that. Didn't he go in here? I still think it's kind of strange that he just flips switches like that automatically. Oh, by the way, skills. Hello. Seems to be upgraded desperately. Guided arrow. $338. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, there he is. Or she is.
Archer, where's Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire, until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
I must beg forgiveness from my God. The Lord lifts up the meek. We must...
Oh wow, yeah, I do have a lot of viewpoints actually in this area that I need to get done. Might get one of them done while we're near him. Hmm? The Lindsay Mill. Huh. Never been down here.
These woods.
I think he's here.
Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent. Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
Well, it is a good view, I'll say that.
Be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry. For I have found the antidote for it.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull.
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end.
I don't get it.
Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
Oh. I didn't expect this.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound? Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter? Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels? That a splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit,
Indeed.
your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect them. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course, but give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
I think he'd make a pretty good leader. But before we continue that, we're right near that that viewpoint, so we... I think we have to go one more up. Yeah. Here it is. Alright. Let's grab a torch right here. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Here we are.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Quiet. Stop here.
Oh no, there's a
Something
threat
isn't
here.
right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Oh yeah, now I see the threats.
Wait for my signal.
I don't fight for war! Now!
They're all right there.
Father, give me strength to survive this. Coward? Pathetic!
Alright, let's run up these rocks.
Your time's up, Kurt! Damn coward!
Bam.
What? Die!
Oh my god, I can't believe I got that lucky.
I'm over here!
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead. And they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I'm serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Yeah!
I'm wondering if this is actually a woman or something else entirely.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
I know that's a woman.
Hunwald! I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here, out of sight, until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
God,
Rest, Hunwald. By sunrise you'll have shed all your tears and pissed out the last of the ale.
welcome to the stream.
Hunwald. Tomorrow is a new day.
Yes. Yes, resting next to my angel will heal all that is broken within me.
Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Alright.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
Okay, now, where were we next? Where do we go? Oh, yeah. We have to go to... here. Which is quite a ways away. Yeah, if we go to Lincolnshire, though, it should be a shorter trip. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Geronimo!
Oh, you!
That was just because they were probably going to detect me, so... Even though it would be ridiculous for that to happen, but... You never know. Alright, off to Elfgar we go. Take a little shortcut.
Eivor, I'm pleased you came.
Huh.
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we
Yeah, you
last
mentioned
spoke.
that.
What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
Yeah, shouldn't this go
This
to
belonged to
Hunwald?
the Elderman. Shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended.
I wouldn't know.
This land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Hereford and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all,
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago.
Are we hunting, Elfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely! The bear's lair should be nearby.
Oh, and who's this?
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
It is good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
Alright. Let's go look for this
There's all
bear.
manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God, Shug, don't go far! Where were we? I have a divine rule over the land on my estate.
No, that doesn't seem right.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate.
Oh, maybe Depp
God shall provide. Have no
down
worry.
here. And that was...
Algar. Eivor. There's something we want to see here.
Oh?
That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a
Oh,
sea
no.
of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set your world aflame.
Time to die!
Where's Alfgar? Bloody Dane
Burn them when you throw.
No, I'm so sorry. Take your own sword. I thought this was going to be a setup, but apparently not. Well, maybe this still is a setup, but... Just gonna hide in here. See how they're like that.
You'll suffer for that! Mercian dogs!
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed.
I don't think it's him. I don't think he's a member of the Order.
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
Oh, dear Lord.
The Shiremoot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Well, if that didn't make it obvious, the bear was real.
Away, beast! Away! You won't follow me any longer!
Elfgar! Careful!
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
Well, I guess that's one way to put it. Alright, let's go back to Asha. But I can imagine this is going to be difficult to decide who's going to be Elderman or not. Alright, Asha, what you gotta say now?
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shiremoot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes,
yeah, let's go.
I'm curious to see this Shiremoot for myself. I'll follow. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald, as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord. How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Alright. He's for Hunwald.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
Interesting.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
I mean, I already have an idea of who I want
My
to vote
prayers
for,
are
but...
fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
And then there's the priest.
Bishop.
Eivor.
Bishop,
I
sorry.
must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
I'll talk to this last guy and then I'll cast the vote. Oh, what's this piece of paper? Oh, it's confirmation of his
Good to
death.
see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
If only. Alright, I think I have an idea.
Three men, three possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All three have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
Hunwald it is.
Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
As bizarre as that clan symbol is.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Alderman of Lincolnshire shall be... son son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Elderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the result.
I was right, wasn't I?
Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Oh my god!
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
I knew that he flipped way too quickly for why I didn't choose him.
Steel yourself, Uwald. How that goes to new Elderman. Your books out. Ask the bishop, what's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Alderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief-totter. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Alderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
Alright, let's destroy him.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
It looks like we still have one last thing to take care of. Oh, so they do just ignore me now. Why did I kill those guards before then? Oh god, I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's kill this new member of the Order. I'm trying to think of... Actually, I guess we could check after it's over. There's a little...
Come on, try that again!
Bold attack, and in broad daylight.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Selderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herewrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this?
Oh, you can count on that, that's for sure.
So close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on.
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember me!
God's Gladdener.
I'll speak with the captain.
Do you see?
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Here's the camp, do you see?
This is pretty much the same every single time that we see it. Annikastre.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Oh, what fools, they left the side of it open for me. keep on forgetting that I have this ability. And that could be useful. That shouldn't be that hard. We have a thing of fire here. No, I didn't mean to pick it up.
Need to find a way past that palisade.
There we go. Alright. Now...
Watch your arse! I got him! My thanks, Alfgar!
Oh geez, I don't like the look of that. That's one. And... two. Now we go for the bishop.
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God, my lord.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say that it wasn't over? It's over. I was gonna say for a second there, usually it happens right away.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient did.
That's the folly of mankind, Hiravid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. We should have learned to enjoy it.
And there goes Anacastor. I speak to Hunwald.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Oh?
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blasted. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Alright, now Randvi. Talk to Randvi. That was good. It wasn't as good as some of the other arcs, but it was very interesting nonetheless. Now where should I go next? Oh yeah, but first we're gonna do one of the Animus anomalies. Who the heck is that? What happened to what's his name?
Hello. Need something forged?
Day? Is Gunnar about, or did he leave and not mention it?
My name is Rima, and Gunnar is a good friend of mine. Asked me to run his shop while he's away.
It is good to meet you, and strange to see Gunnar away from his forge.
Well, as far as I know, he's got a very compelling and beautiful reason for his absence. So here I am.
Well, if Gunnar has faith in you, I do too.
Then I say you have fine taste. Have a look at what I've got.
I would like to see...
Let's see, what can I... see, what else can we... Ah, shoot, that's all we can do? Really? In terms of those? Yeah, but this won't be a level up. Let's see.
You done?
I must be on my...
Farewell, Eivor.
Oh look, it's the wolf.
Hey there! How are you?
Oh, I can't pet him? I can pet the dog, but I can't pet the wolf.
Hey, Eivor!
That makes total sense.
It was not rubbish. I intended to use it.
What's going on now?
What is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases, and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what do you have to
What
say?
say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly, yes.
Alright.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak. I have much to consider and...
Okay, Holger is the one that...
I might have profited...
It was garbage!
Oh, I...
Quiet!
I think Holger is right this time.
After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, you all know that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Jesus, Sigurd.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
I'm sorry, Holger.
You look well. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Alright, there we go. That's Lincolnshire.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So we have Winchester, Gloucestershire, Stoninghamshire, and Yorkshire. Oh yeah, and Essex. I say... Essex we've already been to, so that's gonna be...
We received a summons from the Ealdorman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Ealdorman? One of King Alfred's lackeys?
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable, but go with caution.
Oh? What's this? Another mission here.
I should go.
Is Beerston the one at the blacksmith?
I will see you later.
So long.
Nope, I don't think it is.
Let's see you, old friend.
It's not Beerston, that's... Oh, that's Beerston. Okay. In Essex. I'm looking in the wrong place. We'll start Essex up really quick and then we'll go for the... You know. The... Animus anomaly. Because I found it in a region that we were already completed already, so probably should have gone for that one first last time, but okay, why does it say now that it's all the way back there?
Cast about.
Oh, okay.
It seems Alderman Bierstan has made this ruin his longhouse.
Where's my cup?
Lord?
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I'm looking for Bierstan, the alderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale. Why is my cup empty?
Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn Bierstan. His household is as poorly run as his land.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater rudder's a worthy woman, you coxcomb. She's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting. Let us be civil at least.
Okay, this is weird. Oh, wait a minute, never mind. I see it now.
You! Guards will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I'm Eivor of the Raven Clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane.
I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
I'm wary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I'll remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I'll return either way.
Alright, now Essex starts. A breviary of broken hearts.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adrian.
It shall wear an outlook.
Alright, but before we do this, we will go ahead and grab this. You know what's weird is that I can't find a way to access the modern day, which is very strange. You would expect that you could, because that's what you could do before. In the previous games, it's just through the menu. Of course. And also just inches away from the water, which I would have dove into and been fine. There we go. Grab our horse. Oh yeah, mark it first. This world can sometimes be way too overwhelming. You know what? I'll just go off the dirt path in order to get to this one. Save us some time. Which we're gonna need to save a lot of, because now that I'm looking, we don't have that much longer to go until we've beaten the game. Yeah, I know. We're only at part 11. That's the insanity, I guess. Because there's only so many regions left, actually. But don't worry, we're still gonna have lots of stuff to do even after. Like, we still have to get Excalibur and that bow and Thor's hammer and the spear. Well, I think there's a spear, if I remember correctly hearing. Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Not bad, actually. These anomalies feel second nature now.
Any ghosting effects? Double identity syndrome? Occipital shock signs?
Hey, you trying to freak me out? My God, just let me work.
Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go from over here. Wait for that to pass through. Move around. Okay. I think I know what I have to do. Okay, that's really hard to see with the sun in your eyes, Jesus. Okay, that's how you fix that. I kind of figured that would be how you fix that. That was easy. Oh, come on. Oh, come. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh shoot, I forgot. There we go. Oh, no. Move that. And we'll see what that does. Yeah, it's better. And then we move this to hit there. And there we go. What the? Oh.
What have you done? The poor boy collapsed so suddenly, felled by the faintest taste of mystery. With his father standing over him, weeping. Reckless, foolish. Were you seen? Did they know it was you?
All right. Closing in on another.
Okay, what the?
Sorry to freak you out earlier. It's just, the enemies can be dangerous. Prolonged exposure is hard on a brain.
I know. I want to finish this.
Yes, definitely. Jump out whenever you feel worn down.
There we go.
data. Here it comes.
Okay. Let's go Chestershire. I thought that was here. Alright. Now let's continue on with Essex. Now that's done. Sorry guys, my ears just... are bothering the heck out of me. Yeah, those videos are getting more and more fascinating. And I don't think we have that many more left now at this point. Here's the camp.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
Oh God.
They were caught off guard as they supped. They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Björnstam still lives.
Alright, he's around there.
Björnstam, ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. You have savaged enough men today, beast. Do not let them charge you.
I knew it would be a bear or a wolf or something like that.
Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you. You have my gratitude. To stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God-sent.
I'm Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Björnstam, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, Who are you? A sellsword?
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. We lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There's pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your thanes in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband.
Just leave us alone.
By my side. Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Piston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye. A crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Piston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You mismark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes?
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse?
Here we go.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Bearstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed at an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
He should put his own ham fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes, you worry about the cost of such a festival, one that thanks God for our great harvest. Contribute your own coin, then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrian does?
Right.
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Refuse to send your men. Let Alfred's people die for his hopeless cause against the Norse.
Then we refuse.
Refuse our king? Has madness taken your wits, Bearston?
There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this Shire, Bearstan. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
I don't think I got the right answers for that one. Or maybe I was never meant to. But it looks like it did.
That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Eivor. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Aren't you worried some...
Sorry to cut him off there, but...
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
I notice your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than this?
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I'm too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Does your god not allow husbands and wife to part?
Our god? Our king? There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage, a political need, and not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pair.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
Good question. but I think it has a pretty easy answer. Hang on. Just want to check something. Okay, yeah, I was right. So there is a bureau right here. So we'll go to this and then talk to Estrid if you have the time afterwards. We probably will. Alright, let's see how we can get in here. Down we go. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to get through here? Maybe I have to go around. Or some... Ah! Right here. Here it is. The Camelondium Bureau.
Must be locked from the other side. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
What's this gonna do for us? Oh, for God's sakes. Ah, there's a key. And this will open that door. And... no, that won't open that door. Wait a minute, where did I come from? Oh, right. I came up from up there. Ah, the hidden one's hood. But we still need the... the robe, though. No, not the robe, the codex. Maybe I have to go back in here? Unfortunately, I can't go anywhere from here, so I have to figure out how to... oh, wait a minute. No, it's right there. What am I doing? Work in silence from this day forward. Speak not your names, nor the names of your family and friends, for to do so would be a deadly compromise and a useless gesture. Seek not recognition or glory nor compensation. Oh, hi Angela. Seek only the light, however dimly it may flicker upon the horizon. Pausing, the woman smiled slightly. For the first time since her arrival, she seemed content. We are hidden ones, all of us, forever together in our solitude. May it ever be so. She stopped there, gave a slight nod, and turned and strode towards the exit at the back of the hall, making no sound as she went. The room stayed silent for a time until Master Hacker broke the peace by urging us to our afternoon studies. Euclid was the subject this day, and amid a rustle of scrolls, the acolytes set to work. Some hours later, I found myself in the garden outside the tomb of Alexander Rex, enjoying a bowl of dates and thinking on the lessons of the day and of the woman who had given us so much to ponder. So deep in thought was I that I did not notice the arrival of Magus, who startled me with a touch on the shoulder. Quite a day, was it not, he said excitedly, to be visited by such a one? I'm thinking that was Aya. Contract. Yeah, just the way that it sounds like it would have been Aya. How do I get over there? But yeah, I definitely had to have wrote that. Oh, just a nickel ingot. Oh, so this is the entrance I found. Alright, now we're out of here. We can move on to Essex.
I shouldn't be seen here. The hood should work.
Yeah, that's the exit. So yeah, now we've been in Essex. As of recently, we just completed Lincolnshire not that long ago. And it turns out there aren't that many places left on the map. I checked.
And she flew it.
Oh, my apologies. Whoa.
Work with me. Watch my lead. God won't let us lose. You will pay. Get behind if you can.
There you are, Eivor. Over here.
I
Okay,
came
that's
first
good.
to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You've lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
Have you always missed Francia?
I have. Or rather, I miss the woman I was when I lived there. Somewhat freer and more hopeful.
And what of our plan, the great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest. Full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
I was there. I saw it. Not much. This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year. Full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon?
A Dane, though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, ah! It must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that light hangs in the sky. A road for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Hrolfr, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I'll bring him round. By force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
Rollo!
Oh dear lord.
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give. Oh!
Someone's at the door, Rollo.
Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now? As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
No, I'm here to collect you.
Can it wait?
Oi! Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second. Good day, sir. Come in. Move!
Some help here?
Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door! Out! Now!
Follow me.
We found your captain. Strengths are all trussed up.
What the hell?
No one to help you now. Surrender, Rollo the imprudent. Surrender to Rollo Longfangs. Have your goods out. Together, lads, we have this.
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I'm Avon of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
Alright, so I guess we're meeting him at the camp. Alright, where exactly is this camp? Oh, right.
Come on, you drake!
But yeah, that was a sudden jarring tone shift. When I walked in there, I was like, oh. Oh dear lord, what's happening?
Saxon bastards! Rollo the imprudent? I'll show them. I'll be Rollo the Gelder soon enough!
Or Rollo the Screamer, if you don't keep it down.
Was it you who gave Ivar the Boneless his name? I hear talk of his deeds around the campfire, but his name I never understood.
He was boneless before I met him. Now he's bones on a pyre. That's all I know for sure.
And King Alfred? Can you imagine their king?
King Alfred? Can you imagine their king in the sky blanket tier sand our lands? He'd be bluer than my father on nights the mead is strong. He'd fall asleep in the snow with a dog keeping him warm. This talk makes me long for the old times. The good old times.
Yeah, I've been awfully quiet the entire stream.
What is this?
While you...
Oh dear lord, I could see how much you cared about your men that you went away to that place.
It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor.
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these...
Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true.
Welcome to the stream.
You cannot think I betrayed him?
You weren't here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy. But of Estrid or Rollo, I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. You'll find no treachery here.
That's all.
Yeah, that's not what I'm seeing.
You were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons...
Lord, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Where were you when the Saxons came?
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke loose.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure of that much.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was
welcome
a
to the stream.
Full of spite and ambition, always was.
How long has your sword served Rollo?
I owe his father a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo's arse until I die, so be it.
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled. You must tire of battle.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
I have what I need for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. We might find some evidence to test their stories. I should speak to both, and see if I can find some evidence around the camp. This looks like a good spot to hide. Somewhere to wait out a Saxon attack. Gerhild, can we speak again? Lord accused you of treachery. He saw you with a Saxon.
Look, you believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
You're lying. I found racks and racks of game.
You've got more wit than your face suggests. I went to meet a lad from a nearby village. Rollo's not the only one who dallies with locals.
That's all for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo...
Lorg. You're lying. I found a rack full of game nearby. Enough to feed the camp for days.
Told you! I was hunting.
Stick to that story, and I'll tell Rollo to take your treacherous head.
I was sleeping in the forest, wasn't I? Heard Saxons tramping through the trees, so I hid. Not fool enough to face him on my own.
I have what I need for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my... Have you made your decision?
Gerhild claimed to be hunting as Lord did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition. But she accepted my leadership. Swore on her shield.
Lork saw her with a Saxon. She claimed he was her lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite.
Lork said he was hunting, but your rags are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail, but he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed.
This man knew the Saxons were coming and hid. He was either in league with them or a coward.
A sad fall for a great warrior no longer in his prime. Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
Yeah, I think it's Gerhild.
Gerhild betrayed you.
No! That's not true! Rollo, I beg you!
Jesus.
Shameful death on bloody Saxon soil. Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the Eisern to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall. There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beat pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive, and I will need your help after they're free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
Always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words.
Alright, and I think it's about time that we wrap this up. Alright, so thank you all so much for coming and watching. If you enjoyed the video at all, be sure to follow me here.
I'm sorry that you
and also follow me on Twitter and
Eivor.
Facebook.
I have much to think on.
Whenever you get the chance. I usually post before I go live. And I will have the link to the YouTube channel for those who want to subscribe to that and watch the previous videos. And I will see you this weekend with Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, goodbye.